Gonna run it. It's Sampson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Off-play action on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown! They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tag. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 20. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No step back. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The run from the shotgun. 35 is open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just keeps moving. Touchdown Sooners. He shed tackle. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll get the first down and spot it on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Sampson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play.
He smashes his way through again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Wheeler. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Creates a little space. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll keep it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes! Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooners! All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got a step and just dusted the field. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Finds a little space. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, the ground game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. Inside the 45. Brings into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man,
got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sooner! Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
that was impressive, man.
Lots of room to run. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
What a big time.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Sampson. Pass to 45. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Sooner! And once he got away from the defense. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. Crosses the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Once he got... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Makes him talk to the hand. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
That's got to hurt.
To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open spaces. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
This offense is...
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Wheeler. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone.
There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field.
There he goes. At the 20. touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, one of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. It's complete to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown! Oh! And the Sooners are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space, it's Sampson. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking Pat
Turning it on. Rams him with the stiff arm. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Got it. And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They go to the ground. Just ran him over. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and you just see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sampson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Sampson. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just...
Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. How efficient. The give to the tailback. Find some fresh air. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. It makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because
they'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. Got a little space. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Okay, ready? The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. With that, the lead nice and comfortable. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Off from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Sooners are on the move.
4-2 Spider.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. That's the 20. He's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football.
Touchdown, Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable. The Sooner offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a...
Turning it on! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Slithers into space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. To the ground with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. After this, it'll be a wrap. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your union. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for
you.